Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. And y'all know, if you hear the whole waiting room music song, that means I was not ready, but I am here, okay? I hope y'all can all hear me and stuff. Child, I didn't even have the right thing up. This the right thumbnail, child. I did not even have the right thumbnail up. Okay, that's how much I was not on top of my job. Okay, but anyway, I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Y'all know that means it is Taco Tuesday. It is Tequila Tuesday. It is TD Tuesday. It is whatever tea you celebrate. Okay, now y'all know I was also around here rushing to get a thumbnail. Why? Because I did not get home until 9 o'clock. Okay, that's why I pushed my live to 9:15, and we not on here until around 9:27. Okay, but how y'all doing? Okay, now look, it's a lot of things going on. It's some things, it's no things. But anywhere I go, we're gonna have a good time because that's what we do on the corner. No matter what we discussing, okay, we're gonna find some kind of enjoyment in it. Now, look, if y'all did not know already, it's other content up, child. Okay, it is other content up around here. Okay, so make sure to go on my channel and see what it's hitting for and whatever part you missed, because I am pretty sure that you missed something. Okay, either this something or that something or whoever something, because I know y'all ain't watch everything. Y'all ain't had the time to watch everything. Okay, but when y'all do have time, go check out the other stuff. Now, I also, because if last night at the end of the day, we discussed Funky and Mariah Huff. Okay, so that video is up as well. Okay, but today it's this stuff. Okay, let me move this thumbnail, child, so I can make sure I click the right one. because I cannot believe I started my video on the wrong dang thing. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? Okay, have y'all already subscribed to my channel? Okay, if you have not, please make sure to do so. Have you already liked the video? I hope so. Because if not, then why you been a hater? Go ahead and like, because you already here. You know? Do not forget to also comment in the comment section, because it is a conversation between me and y'all and us and they and whoever else is around here. I don't have no lipstick on because I didn't wear nothing to work today. So I may put lipstick on when I get on camera, because I have not seen myself on camera yet. Okay, but follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, on IG, on TikTok, and on Twitter. Okay, and if you want to send me $1 or $2, child, my cash app is also JayLeesCorner. Okay, it is, and that's what it is. Now look, I'm here though. Hey, how y'all doing? See, no lipstick on or whatever. Lips real bare. Okay, I just want to child. It look weird. How does, because I blend in to myself, okay? Because I'm one complexion. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Girl, I just, anyway. I just don't want to blend into myself. Boom. Okay? As good as it's gonna get. Now, y'all, I rushed my thumbnail because I was like, truthfully, today it's not much going on. Okay, it's not much going on. But I said yesterday we would, have a good old funny watch along to do Miss Netta and her apology to the peoples. So we're gonna get into that because I mentioned it yesterday. The Kenya of it all, the Peter of it all, and stuff. Okay, so I made up a show for y'all, and I wish my thumbnail was better, because I was showing up looking for a better picture of Phaedra, a better picture of Portia. But I couldn't find no like light colored outfit of Portia. And I only wanted Kenya in a bright color because she got 5 years. We're gonna leave that be. Hey, we're gonna get into Kenya in 1 second, okay? But I want to get to sharing my screen to get on what there is to get on about, okay? Because I was like, child, not gonna okay. Mm-hmm. This is it's a dress. It's a shirt dress. Actually, it's so comfy. It's so comfortable though. I love it. It was in the back of my closet. But let me get this. Now, what I want to do is I was gonna show I had 2 outfits. Okay, because we ain't been doing that much fashion stuff as much as we used to, whatever. Also, y'all know the BET Awards. The BET Awards come on this Sunday. I might do a BET Awards after show chit chat, how we used to do for the verses, because I feel like I'm not gonna really probably want to sit down and really review the other thing. So I may do a BET Awards after show chit chat for us to just discuss the awards, because they're not gonna give out any awards. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing that. It just depends, because I don't know if the show was live. I don't know if it's 2 hours, because if it's 4 hours, no, because it starts at 8 p.m. our time. If it's from like 8 to 10, I'll do it after show chit chat. If it's after 10 o'clock, probably no. But again, I just want to mention it today. We're gonna probably do an after show chit chat. Meaning during the thing, I'm going to be getting the looks together, okay, to talk about those outfits for the BET Awards. Okay. I'll say Kelsey. Kerry Washington, okay, and her little updo. I said, she got a character? She got a character? Now, one, I like the outfit. I even like the weird tulle sheer bottom of it all. I like the suit. The suit to me is beautiful without the bottom little skirt or whatever. Okay, it'd be fine to me. It would have been more simple. However, I've never seen something like this. Okay, and I like it. It's cute to me. I love the stance. Okay, the shoes. Okay, the fact that the skirt and the jacket looks pleated, but it don't look hot. it don't look like it's winter wear, because I know it's summertime, okay? It don't look like it's winter wear, okay? And I said, I like it a lot. And I thought I would not like it with that additional tulle skirt of it all, And then she has a little updo, okay, the little curly Q hair. Now in the back, it looked like a French roll, because I had one. The last time I had a French roll was probably my 10th grade. I remember getting a French roll for my 10th grade homecoming back in 1998. Yeah, so back in the 1900s, back in 1998 or so, whatever, I had a French roll. I hope my mama watching. I also remember when Mama, you watching, close your ears. Close your ears, I remember, that when I lost my virginity, I had a French roll. I went and got my hair done that day. And I had a French roll. And I'm like, please, I hope my hair don't get messed up. It did not get messed up. But, those are my two memories for French rolls. One, I had a French roll when I lost my virginity. And then two, I had one for my 10th grade high school homecoming here in Detroit of Michigan. Okay. But those are my two memories of a French roll. But y'all, that's Kerry Washington. Okay. Also, Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige said, look how with the boots I made y'all buy. Okay. Look at the boots I made y'all buy. I have seen a few people post themselves in their boots, in their Mary boots and stuff. So, the boots have sold out, child, when they had sold them. They have sold out, and people bought them all up and stuff. So, Mary made some money, child, but she got her own set of boots too. But she said this is what it looked like. Now, I like her outfit. Now, something around the legs look a bit edited. I don't know why, child. But I'm just saying, no tea, no shade. I love Mary. I love Mary. I love her. Okay? But something around the front of her legs look a bit Nene AI-ish. Okay? Something. I don't know what now. I can't say what it is. Child, it ain't my place. But she look gorgeous. Okay? Cute little short set. The boots are cute. The boots are cute. No one is going to say that. But I still, she wanted y'all to see this is how you wear the boots. Slouch boots don't fall down your legs. So get them. Get them while the getting is good. And I said, well, child, I guess so. Okay. Now look, it's a whole bunch. Child, when I tell you I just saved, I would just hit and save for no reason, all the reasons and some reasons, no reasons or whatever. But we'll get to that. Congrats to all the Black people going to the Olympics. Okay. Not that it's not that we don't care about white people. That ain't what it is. Okay. It's not that we don't care about white people. What it is we celebrate the Black people. In this household, in this realm of my life, we root the Black people. Okay. Team child, even the white people on House of Dragon, we team Black round here. Okay. So Simone Manuel, U.S. women's swimming, congratulations. Okay. We also have Noah Child. First of all, child, look, is he grown? How old is that man? Because I feel weird. Look, I don't, at all. Child, not me having to check somebody at the door. Child, first of all, whoever you is, my tone was not misleading. Child, it's my opinion on what happened. Okay, get out of my face. Get out. Okay, people kill me, ma'am or sir, because pain can go either way. How about you gonna have a daily ass seat somewhere else and leave me be? Okay. I hate when folks do that. Your title is misleading. If you work somewhere and you ain't working there right now, you are fired. Okay. We ain't even talking about that lady right now. At the all. I'm like, folk come in here just running their mouth and just shit on up. Okay, we on the Olympics right now. Don't get me started. Now let me get off screen so I can see what because I had this happen to pop back on screen to say something about this man's age and see Pat around here causing a muck in my house. Anyway, how old is this man? Let me Google it. Let's see. Noah Lyles. How old is Noah Lyles? Because I want to be sure. I'm not. Oh, he's 26. Okay, 26. Okay, 26. 26. That means that's illegal. He can rent a car. He can be off his parents' insurance. So 26, I don't feel creepy when I say he's a handsome young man. Okay. When men put their tongue, I'm like, what are you doing? What is happening? Okay. But congrats to Noah Lyles for U.S. men's track and field. Okay. Come on now, Coco for U.S. women's tennis. Mm-hmm. Hey, Coco. Did she have a baby? Did Coco have a baby? Who had a baby? No, I think it was the other girl. And somebody else. Anyway, Kendall Ellis of U.S. Women's Track and Field. Congratulations. Okay. Is it Tanisha? I thought it's Tanisha. Is the W silent? Is it Tanisha? Is the W silent? Tawanisha or Tanisha? I don't know if the W silent or whatever. Terry for U.S. Track and Field. Okay, congratulations. And then y'all know our girl. Okay, our girl. We rooting for her. Okay, Sha'Carri Richardson. Also, they all have went round here and they have qualified and will be in the Olympics in Paris. Okay, starting next a month from now, July 24th. Coming next month. Okay, look. We have to watch the Olympics, y'all, and root for everybody black, okay? Because that's what we do as black people, okay? We may not watch them all the time, but we do. Oh, I forgot. We had also Sierra. I'm gonna get to this. It's Paris Fashion Week. Okay, it's fashion week over there. I am going to pull the looks of the celebrities, but I forgot so far, okay? However, Sierra was over there walking in the show. Okay, and it was cute. Okay, it's giving queen to be, but over across the pond. Okay, and it's green and not golden. Well, the middle part is golden. Okay, Sierra look good, y'all. Okay, I'm modeling. I got my gold boots on. I'm stumping the runway. Kiss my grits if you don't like it. Okay, now they would, child. I'm not gonna do this today. I'm doing tomorrow because I want to pull the looks of the folks around there. Okay, congratulations to actress Raven Goodwin. Okay, she turned 32. She's also welcoming her second child. Congrats to her and her husband. Her husband is either Willie or Wiley. Okay, it's either Willie or Wiley. Okay, I'm gonna say Wiley. But congrats to the couple on baby number 2. Okay, again, that's a birthday gift. You turned 32. You had your second child. Either way it goes, it's a confetti. Okay, it's a confetti. It's a congratulations. Babies are a blessing. Hear me? Now what? Now she's been in a couple movies though. And I hope she gets some more movies. Let me because they also had Serena. We gonna fully get into Serena tomorrow. I won't do her today, but I done seen that on and I wanted to say something. Sometimes I love Serena, I do, but sometimes I be like, ma'am, no. I seen people hate it. Let me pause. I seen people hating on Normani. Okay, mainly because Normani album came out called Dopamine, came in at number 91 on the Billboard 200s, and I'm like, why not? I think she only sold, and I'm saying only because other folks said only. She sold like 12,000 copies or whatever for her album. Now I feel like, the album came out. I heard it was really, really, I haven't heard it yet, but I heard it was really, really good. But people say, oh, she's a flopper. And I'm like, she put out an album. She's a new artist. technically her first, I think it was her first album, and selling 12,000 albums in this day and age, with her not really having that big of a machine pushing her music like other folk do. I haven't really seen a lot of people post about that's still a good thing. Child, she's in the over she's in the top 100. Okay, she still sold 12,000 albums. The Billboard Hot 200, meaning if the list is 200, she's above the 200. Hell, she's above the 100. So I feel like, why not say congrats on your first effort? You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll get better and grow more. Okay, maybe, we don't know. Y'all know, child, they kept saying the karaoke was supposed to be like Beyonce. Look what happened there. That was shady. I didn't mean to do that because I like karaoke. My point is, everyone's first album or first whatever out the box may not be, huge. And also, she can still sell more records. She can still sell. She came in the top 100. Folks first kept complaining because she took too long to put stuff out. She didn't put some out or whatever, and then child, look, she out. Okay, she out. And I'm not gonna say Normani flopped. I'm gonna say that girl put out an album. She sold records. She sold over 1,000 records. She sold over 5,000. She sold over 10,000 records. Normani is not a Rihanna. She is not a Beyonce. She is not an Adele. Meaning, she isn't somebody who everybody wants whatever they put out. She ain't that. She's Normani. She has a huge fan base. Now, her fan base, not her record, that's on them. But I would not say she's flopped. The album came out and it sold records. Speaking of, JT was interviewing with Key Palmer. I'm not gonna play the audio because I don't know if Key Palmer flag quote. But I want to get her back on. I want to get okay. So she looks sleepy. Girl, eyes closed. Wait, okay. I want to get them both looking regular. Anyway, JT was on Keke Palmer's podcast, chopping it up, chit and chatting or whatever. And of course, they brought up and talked about a little bits. JT and Young Miami beefing on social media that one time. That went from sugar to shit real fast or whatever. And then by the end of the day, they kind of made up. We still ain't seen them together, whatever. Her just saying that yeah, it happened. It was dumb. We over it or whatever. We both laugh at it now. I don't think they both laugh at it now. Look, a part of me really feel like they are happy that happened. I think both of them had stuff they wanted to say to the other one. It made them be able to say those things. It made them be able to get it out their system. And I feel like sometimes that's what you need to just move on from whatever you were currently in. Say your shit and move on. I don't think they sit around and laugh about it. I don't. That part I do not believe. But I do believe they both over it. If there ain't no water coming out, I do so fresh ice up in here. Yeah. I feel like they both probably don't sit around and discuss a lot. I feel like they both be like, you know what, that one time we was beefing or whatever, and it got real hot and heavy. Let's not do that no more because they can go left. I'm happy they were able to move past it in the aspect of they're not actively fussing and fighting. I'm happy they are not, like beat out right now. I'm happy that JT even spoke about it. But I also feel like, yeah, just don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all beefing. Not today, not ever. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, speaking of, listen, look, I don't watch the Housewives of Jersey. I ain't watched Jersey, Charles and Teresa and Joe was still married. Okay. I think when the last time I even saw an episode of it, the last time I was like watching was before they went to prison. And then once they both went to prison and came home from prison, I seen the episode or two, but not much more than that. Okay. However, I don't watch this show at all. Okay. But you have to be under a rock, blind, deaf, dumb, because the scenes are all over social media. Okay. Everywhere you turn, you see the scene of the. Now, I don't know who is who. I don't. I believe Danielle is one up top and Jean is one down below. I have seen tweets and stuff of folks saying that Jennifer at the bottom has been like aggravating towards people for seasons now. She deserved to get boxed and this and that and then this. How sometimes she's got into close arguments with people or whatever, and it ain't go the right way to the one or whatever. And so when folk seen this happening, stuff happening. Now I did not even hear any scuttlebutt about some kind of altercation happening on the show. That's how much I don't pay any attention. So of course I cannot. Let me pop it off screen. I'm going to put the part that we can see. Hold on. So I cannot show the actual altercation, but two women on the show was fussing. Okay, I can leave it here. I'll leave it here. So two women was fussing. Okay, they've been fussing, and they in each other's. My rule of thumb is that we arguing, we should not be in each other's face, because that's how fights happen. When you are too close to the other person, a fight can happen. So blonde-haired lady fussing with dark-haired lady, they fussing back and forth. I don't care about what, but they fussing. And it was an intense argument. Then dark-haired lady ends up pushing blonde-haired lady like a heavy shove. Like a heavy shove. And when she heavily shoved her out of the way, blonde-haired girl reflex, picked up she smacked her across the face for one. However, she also, let me get off screen a little bit. I'm going to see if I put up a little screenshot. She ends up picking up a plastic cup and hitting old girl in the face. I mean, a child. I said, ooh, thank God it wasn't a glass. But I think she was fully aware it wasn't glass. I don't think she picked it up trying to like cut the girl. I think her reaction was drink in the face, and the drink in the face ended up turning into, what was it? Okay, I can show this. So, drink, I think she meant to toss a drink in her face, but she slapped her. I mean, a straight cold cock, bam to the head with the cup in her hand. So the liquor or whatever, went everywhere, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But people are comparing this, saying, oh, why didn't they get fired? What can you get fired? And why this? And oh, what more you can? All this stuff. Now I was told is both women were suspended here. In this situation, at that time, both women were suspended. I think people just did not know what had happened. And now folks are seeing the actual altercation and what happened, and people are weighing in. Okay. Now, stuff on Bravo, we've seen fights before. We've seen Teresa flipping that table. We've seen Sheree pulling Kim's wig. We've seen Child Portia drag Kenya. We see, of course, Monique and Kent. We've seen different altercations on all of the different variations of any Bravo show. I think now, currently in current times, I think they're no longer allowing these little incidents to like not be addressed. I think now they're like, nope. If you fight, we're going to probably suspend you. Okay. If you do something, we're going to, what I'm saying? I feel like now they're changing how they handle fights, arguments, lawsuits, and all that stuff. So people were weighing in saying, well, it's not fair, and who's right and who's wrong. And they're trying to say the girl who pushed first, which is the dark hair girl at the bottom, how the girl up top who didn't hit her in the face, they said the girl up top did too much. I was like, no, if we arguing, if you put your hands on me and if you shove me, I am probably 9 times out of 10, I'm going to punch you in your face. Because that's just how my arms respond to someone putting their hands on me. I swing. Because for me, it means we fighting. At the least, if you push me, if you shove me a little bit, bitch, I'm shoving you down. Okay? And that's it. Her reaction just happened to be hand to face with a cup on her hand. It's almost the same thing that happened with Deborah and Kiana, except this was a plastic cup and Deborah had like a glass or whatever. So I think they're no longer playing that game of, yeah, y'all can kind of fight. Yeah, it could be an altercation. I think they're no longer allowing that stuff to ride. So if y'all do not know, the white people also be around here acting a plum D fool child. And when they do, they also get suspended. Okay, so that's what happens. Why they out here fighting for stuff, y'all? I've seen this, porch pirates out here fighting and tussling with each other, trying to figure out who gonna get the package. I said, first of all, how does 2 porch pirates get to one package? And you see the delivery guy, he see something ain't right. He like, I ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, nothing to do. And the fact that black dude, I'm like, what were you swinging? Now they say it was a cell phone in the package that was stolen. I can't believe that people are like, the fact that there's a name, a porch pirate, the fact that people really be sitting around here waiting to rob people is beyond me. Because if I see you run up on me, okay, if you around here running up on me, we probably pop you. Because you're a stranger. So if you know people who are porch pirates, tell them to stop before they get taken out and go see Jesus. Okay, do that. Because 2 people running up and trying to be the one to steal a package is insane. And the fact that the delivery man was like, something ain't right. Why are they pulling up? What is going on? And I wonder if he's used to people stealing, and he like, I delivered it. Do whatever you gonna do. Okay. And I saw another story saying how the whoever had it shipped is wondering, how did 2 porch pirates know what was going on? How did 2 porch pirates do that? Now I'm like, is everybody sending people information, or are multiple porch pirates following, delivery people? And then because they probably been fighting the whole day together. They probably both following the Amazon guy or FedEx guy, whatever, and stealing shit. And that right in broad daylight. I was like, crazy. Watch out. I ain't into this. Fight it out. Leave me out of it. I would be pissed because as the delivery person, you fear for your own life, because if they finna be up here tussling over a package on a porch, okay, that neither one, that y'all don't know what it is. You're just tussling for it. Hopefully they don't try to knock me down and get my other packages. I gotta go. Now, I was also seeing this thing right here, because I was on the same news thing, and they say a homeowner fights a would-be burglar with a frying pan. A frying pan? Y'all know how heavy a frying pan is? That looks like a cast iron skillet. Okay, not no frying pan. People, I told y'all it is a recession. And some folk around here just desperate. But when you start trying to break in folk houses and be the burglar around here, and they have to chase you away with a frying pan, that means you ain't got no baseball bat. I can swing that. I feel bad for people because the delivery man having to get out the way of people trying to get packages. This man fighting the man off with a frying pan. I was like, he could. First of all, I would have threw the frying pan. Just tossed it. Would be tossed. Okay, why? Because I'm not gonna play with y'all. I don't have time to play with y'all. Get out my face. Okay. Speaking of getting out of the face, did y'all hear they canceling Basketball Wives Orlando? Child, it's a recession. It's a recession. After one season, now, first of all, they need to cancel the franchise because, in my opinion, Basketball Wives has run its course. Mainly because nobody on the show except Jackie is really actually married to a basketball player. So, to me, they canceled this show solely because it had less known people. And the other franchise had, the Evelyns and the Jackies and the Shawnees and Jens or whatever. And they feel like, oh, yeah, that's the one to say. It's like, no. Cancel the franchise. Cancel the whole franchise. We don't need it. Not anymore. I feel like the show has never tried to just not be messy and boring. I feel like it's all about arguing. This is arguments. It's not even about who is actually a basketball wife or ever. They not even getting people who are actually dating a basketball player. That's Jen is engaged to some man who do other stuff. It's like y'all get people who are not even in the basketball world. We don't care about a player who played 10 years ago and this was his side chick. That's not what it should be. So truthfully, they should cancel the whole damn franchise and then let it go chop down in flames. Because if you have shot, that show has been on for what? I'm 42. That show been on for at least 13, 14 years. I'm saying like 13, 14 years. If you have not saved up your money or built your own platform or built your own whatever to sustain yourself, you should not have to be going back on Basketball Wives in 2024. Not at all. And anyone who is, they just want to be on the show because it's easy for no damn reason. You should use that show to get you somewhere else. Like who? Like Tammy Roman. Tammy Roman posted today, y'all, that season 5, okay, of The Family Business. I love this show. It's Carl Weber's The Family Business. It comes on BT Plus, and she says season 5 will be coming on next. Is it next week? Yeah, next week, July 5th. Okay, next Friday. No, I'm sorry, July 4th. July 4th for the 5th season. Okay, I feel like Tammy was on that show and she ain't went back. Okay, when she left, she left. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that she used that platform for what it was needed to be for, and she said, I can't do it. The fact that Jackie is still on the show is crazy. Because what else does Jackie do? What else does she do? Okay, be a Tammy. Be a Tammy. Meaning, just use the show and get on. Don't feel like you have to keep coming back for what? For what? I I told you I got all kind of random stuff. It's a random day. It's a random day, because I'm just tired, and so I did not have time to curate, stuff in order. Child, yes, they fully get child. They cleaned house with Black Ink Crew. I feel like the seed stuff, made it worse. I think a lot of stuff happened that made them have to cancel that series, and it's good. It had a good run. If at the point of when them shows ended, you had nothing, it's because you depended too heavily on that show and did not realize that could end at any moment. Well, anything can, truly, honestly can. But I feel like reality shows, you know what I'm saying? They come and go. I saw this and I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the? Now, at first glance, was she wrong? New Hampshire teacher fired for faking six to take a special needs student to get an A. Okay, to get an A. Now, the teacher name has not been revealed, but they say she called in sick. Okay, said she had food poisoning, but she drove a student to a medical facility to get an A. Okay. Let me see. She assists grade 5 through 12 with kids with special needs. Okay, that's that on that. It says it's legal there if you're up to 23 weeks. But you did. Why am I missing something? Let me see. Because I feel like somebody said that, I saw it somewhere else. Now, this isn't the one I wanted. Oh, I hate when I pull up the wrong thing. She said the teacher said she helped the student determine how far along they were, so they knew what options they have available. But I still feel like, so the question still remains. Did she go to, I feel like if you are a teacher, she took the girl without the parents knowing. And I also feel like if she's in school, that means she's under 18. So I do feel like you are wrong to do that without the parent knowing. And if the student was, special education, whatever, special needs, that's even a better reason to make sure the parents knew. Maybe the parents were gonna force the girl to go through it and she didn't want. I don't know. All I know is I don't believe that people should take kids who are not 18 anywhere to have anything medically done, and you don't tell the parent. That is what I think is wrong. I saw a different one that had more information, but I guess I did not save it the right way. Okay, and that is my fault. Damn it. Anyway, Kenya and Mark. We're gonna talk about Kenya a little bit more later. Kenya and Mark are ordered to not trash talk each other in front of their child. In the divorce element, I think she also got $8,000 in child support and stuff or whatever. But that ain't her. That's not Taylor. I confused her and Taylor. But no, they cannot badmouth each other. They can't badmouth the other one in front of their daughter. I don't see Kenya doing that, because Kenya kept trying to make Brooklyn think her daddy was a good person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see Kenya bad-mouthing the daddy in front of the daughter. I do feel like Mark could probably say some little slick stuff. Y'all, we don't like Mark. We never did. But even if he tried to come back in our good graces, we have to remember we don't like Mark. Okay? We don't like him today. We don't like him ever. Also, we don't like Iman. The details, a little bit more details surrounding their divorce, him and Tiana Taylor, are sprinkling out. She will get a 7-figure amount, meaning she will at least get, she'll at least get $1 million. Yeah, because the 7 figures, she'll get at least $1 million. So she's gonna get from $1 to $9 million. Because they're not saying what the 7-figure amount is. Just 7 figures, okay? Now we have seen a little clip of him saying you don't want to get no money from no girl, but he wanted her money, okay? He's also having to pay her the $8,000 in child support. Let's see the details of it. The judge ruled him saying by the brand Tiana has been entitled to. Okay, so Tiana will get 4 key marital properties, okay, which has an estimated value of over $10 million. It's understood to be significant assets from the series, blah, blah, blah. Iman has also been ordered to so he has to make a one-time 7-figure payment to her. Give me my money. Give me my money. Immediately, okay? He will keep his luxurious condo in Miami. He will also retain ownership of his South Georgia compound and let's see, South Georgia compound, one in Decatur as well, and then the stuff in Miami. They had a lot of stuff. That's a lot because she get a house. Well, no, she get 4 houses. So she get 4 houses. He kept 3 houses. That's 7. Why do I have 7 houses? Child, I wish. Anyway, no, I don't. That's too much. That's too much going on. Okay. Again, he'll pay the $8,000 per month in child support. He also has to pay 100% of the private school fees for both their daughters. Okay. Taylor has also been awarded a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her prize Bronco truck, and she will keep all her jewelry. She will get 100% of ownership of her company. So good, he ain't get none of her companies. She keep all that. Okay, her TaylorMade and aunties, which will be hers. He will keep all of his Trump investments. We don't know what that is, okay? But I mean, it's, she came out good. She did. You know what I'm saying? To have a few properties, cars, stuff that all her jewelry. She retains ownership of her companies, and so does he. So a part of me feel like he just tried to drag this out just to be messy. Right, Diva Nicole? He tried to be dirty while she tried to protect him, and now you look dumb. So now we know your finances, whatever. We know what you got, but you look worse at the end of the day. You look worse because you drug it out. You try to make it seem as if she was a bad mom, and I feel like he still. I wonder if he thought, if I make it public, because I know she don't want to have a public thing. If I try to make it public, will she then rescind the divorce and stay with me? So part of me feel like he did it as like a scare tactic or whatever. He's like, hey, if you don't come back to me, the whole world gonna know what's going on. You want to protect the brand, don't you? A part of me feel like he did it just to be a bitter ass bitch. And now he looked dumb. Now he dumb NDT. Okay, and you ruined, like, even if they would have privately divorced. Let's say we just did not find out about the divorce. I think folks would have still loved them separately because we at that point wouldn't have known how he was. You know what I'm saying? So part of me feel like you would have been better off not saying shit, because now folk don't like you. You seem grimy, sir. Speaking of grimy, remember when Diddy was trying to sue? Because remember Diddy sold Sean John or whatever, but he then tried to sue Sean John, and Sean John had, like, what did he say? He was, so they stole his image. I'm like, son, you sold him the company. So he was going to sue them back in 2021. However, he's now dropped that lawsuit. Why? Because now he's being sued. He probably can't afford to sue them. And defend himself from his own lawsuits. So I feel like you try to sue other people, and they may have stolen that man's stuff. They may have. However, now you can't afford to do both. It's like pick a side. You either want to defend yourself or try to get some money from them people. Okay, and I said, well, child, you can't afford it, and so let it be. Okay. I want to do. Oh, we'll tap to this. The white people news. White people. Julie Chrisley. I never watched their show, but I've only seen clips. But remember that they both went to prison for tax evasion and all that stuff. Well, the white wife, not as a black wife, but the wife, her sentence or her case was overturned. Her sentence, she was sentenced to, I think, 7 years in prison, and the judge said he felt like I'm paraphrasing. The judge felt like the evidence in the case did not prove that she knew about all of the dirt going on, that she was a active, willing participant in it, the whole time, the whole fraud scheme that started back in 2006, I believe. And so there wasn't enough evidence. It's not enough evidence to keep her in prison as if she was an active, fully aware participants in the foolery of the scheme and scamming. So her sentence has been overturned. So they have to go back to court to see what sentence she would get. She might get out of prison. Now her husband is in jail, I think, for either 10 to 12 years. I think it's 10 to 12 years or whatever. It don't affect him. He gonna be in there. Okay. But she gonna get out. Now, I'm not convicted. How did she get convicted? But again, white people be white peopling, okay? Because I'm like, she ain't even been in prison long enough for the appeal. I'm like, what? She was convicted in 2022. I don't think they've been in jail longer than a year, to my knowledge. So again, they're upholding the conviction. There is, and her sentencing needs to be changed. So she might get out, she might not. She's still guilty, but the amount of time she was sentenced to is what they changed it. But I'm like, same thing. White people in. Ariana Grande was doing a little interview, and she was talking about she would like to have dinner with Jeffrey. I said, bitch, first of all, read the room. Okay? Read the room. Okay? It says, on a recent appearance on Penn Badgley's Pod Crush podcast, she confessed to expressing a desire to have dinner with Jeffrey Dahmer because she has a curiosity with serial killers. Now, look, a lot of people watch like the movies and documentaries or whatever about people. I can understand that, but there is no killer I want to have dinner with, let alone one that was around here eating people. I feel like, why talk for what? For why? For K. I just feel like it's proof to me that some people, white, black, or indifferent, don't pay attention to how dumb stuff they say is, because the man was arrested for killing and eating people, and you want you have a I would love to have been. Why? White people. White people. I don't want to have conversations with killers. I don't. I just don't. It just ain't in me. It ain't no point in us talking about what for what poor K. But if she want to go, let her go. Ooh, child, I'm not gonna say that. I'll be trying my best not to go too far left because I can. Okay, y'all take a little minute, y'all. Take a little minute. Okay, like the video. We're gonna come back and because look, I told y'all we ain't got much to talk about. Okay, but I want y'all to like the video. And let's finish it out. Let's get the Porsche. Well, yeah, Porsche and them around here. Porsche, wrong screen, child. Porsche and Phaedra. Now we haven't really seen Porsche and Phaedra together in real life, probably since season 9 before the reunion happened. Okay, and I just feel like I wonder, are they friends in real life? Like, do they be hanging out in real life? And y'all know that, well, y'all may not know, the 15th anniversary of the Watch What Happened live show come up. So they had a special viewing or whatever. Porsche and Phaedra reunited on there. Now, they both can't be on Housewives. Okay? They both can't be on Housewives. Okay? And this may be the closest we get to them two hanging out because Phaedra is now on American Medicine. Porsche, we know, is on Atlanta. Now, the question also remains, too, would they try to have Phaedra pop in as a friend? Could Phaedra get 2 checks from Bravo for 2 separate shows? I wonder if the vibe between them is still the same because it has been so long. While it was only them, hanging out together on the show for Andy, there was others there as well. We share this one. Because Portia posted it. She put up how freaking frack reunion went crazy. The word of the night was icons. I'm like, icons? Child, I guess so. Andy, of course, was around there. Some white people. Not some white people. That's Teresa. I don't know which daughter that is, but Teresa with her daughters. What? Jerry O'Connell's so corny to me with Jerry O'Connell. So I think that's Luann. I don't know the other lady. Not Dwight. Child, Dwight. The fact that Dwight was able to fix his nose is amazing. Because y'all remember on the show, Dwight nose was horrendous, and I was like, can he breathe? He had it fixed, child. Okay, and then of course Andy's parents were there, and I love Jeff Lewis. Jeff Lewis is cool. Jeff is kind of crazy. He's my kind of crazy. I also love his show on Amazon or whatever. I love Jeff Lewis. Okay, he is my friend in my head. If I could have dinner with anybody, that's who it would be. Okay. But again, child, the freaking frack of it all. Let me get back to the picture. Frick, frack. I'm talking about Dwight. Wait a minute. Wait. Y'all, the fact that they are celebrating 15 years of Watch What Happens Live, and Nene ain't involved, child. Nene was not involved. Sheree was not involved. None of the OC housewives was involved. None of the Beverly Hills housewives was involved. That almost speaks volumes, if you ask me, okay? Because again, Jeff Lewis, I get, because Jeff and Andy are really good friends. Jeff Lewis has also been on a lot of time because he had the show Flipping Out for years, okay? Dwight, I feel like Dwight was a good character on there, whatever, and he's an icon, you know what I'm saying? I don't know them, but I know Luann. I always say her name. I don't care about Jerry. Teresa, I get it. She's the longest standing OG now, which is between her and Kyle, who's been on since their season ones. But the fact that both Portia and Phaedra were not season one OGs of Housewives of Atlanta. The fact that they could, no tea, no shade, they could have had Kim Zolciak or Sheree, who were both season one people. That is crazy to me. I get they honestly, that would have been a great time to possibly bring Nene on to, be like it was ain't no bad blood or whatever. But I get it. But I'm like, to bring on Phaedra and Portia, with Phaedra being on Housewives right now, Phaedra used on American Medicine, but I'm like, why not have Sheree? Hell, or Kim, only because they are two of the OGs from Atlanta Housewives that, could represent. Child, y'all know I can't stand Kim. Y'all know I can't stand Kim. Okay, so that is, anyway. So that episode will air on Sunday, and we will see if it really was epic or not. Okay, child, Trey Songz around here trolling black women. Okay, Trey Songz is really round. This is why I don't like Trey Songz no more. Well, there's other reasons too, because he's a child offender. Run, ladies, run. Okay, but he had posted. Girl, I got it. Okay, no. So he had posted this in archives. I scrapped this video because there wasn't enough black women in it. In Spain last time, somebody called me a NIGGA, or the ER word. Didn't feel right. Song called though. Tiger, my dog. Okay, the still shot show. Child, is it one, maybe two black women in the video? I think the two on the side are, a little bit of melanin. I don't know. But child, it's a sea of Caucasianites. Okay, it is a sea of Caucasianites, and I feel like when I first saw his first post, I said, first of all, to say that you scrapped the video means you saw all the Caucasianite people filming the video, still filmed it, and then scrapped it. To me, if you see ain't no black women. There's a lot of Caucasians. It's real light in here. It's real white in here. What is going? Like, you can see that while filming. So you don't fix that while filming. Ain't no point in recording the video and then scrapping it. Well, he was trolling, because he then put up after that, babe, how trolling work? because he was trolling people saying that. I said, see, this is why y'all have to stop supporting that man. Now, are there a few songs of his I like? Yes. 1, 2, or a few. Okay. There are a few songs of Trey songs that I like. However, I don't like it when folk troll black women. Because to me, to me, my opinion is somebody, black women, probably said, why is it all those Caucasian people in there? Him being the asshole said, oh, let me be funny. Said, I canceled the video because child, and you trolling. So if he wants to have a video full of Caucasian people, that's his business. If he wants to be the new Jonathan Majors and surround himself with Caucasian people and have whatever, that's let him do it. Okay. And when he need help, no, we ain't helping. When he wants to come back to the black delegation, we have to say no. No. There was no reason to make it seem as if I want to support black women. I had a video and wasn't enough of y'all. So no, he was being an asshole. Okay. Child, I forgot to send a video. I feel like I did, child, I done forgot to send myself Peter video. And it just popped in my head because I saw Peter's face. So hold on, y'all. Okay. Because that's what's up next. But we not supporting Trey Songz. Okay. Trey Songz is on our list. We cannot be trying to help him. Not today, not ever. Leave that man be. Okay. But for Peter Pumpkin Eater. Child. I feel like every time Peter get in trouble, I'm not surprised. Every time Peter come make a video saying, oh my God, y'all, I want to explain something, you know. He be talking, and I'll be like, is he covering for something? We've also said in the past, Peter keep having these nightclubs and restaurants that never last, but he keeps opening up more and more and more. There's always rumors about him not paying his employees. It's always been a lot of money stuff, Peter fucking up stuff with Peter. Well, Peter went on his social media, and let's listen.
On social media.
I sped it up because he talked too damn slow. Okay? I sped it up.
World. Including Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. All right, I'm here to make a statement. My attorney and I have been working on a case for the last 2.5 years now, and it came in on where I'm putting out this statement. I must have to apologize to my mom, my dad that's passed, and my kids, my friends.
Is it moving slow? Let me be sure this stuff ain't around here messing. Hold on, y'all. Give me one last second. Because I want to be sure. I don't know, the internet being crazy. It ain't stormy today. Can y'all hear it? Let me wind it and let it be. Okay.
Good afternoon, social media world. Including Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. All right, I'm here to make a statement. My attorney and I have been working on a case for the last 2.5 years now, and it came in on where I'm putting out this statement. I must have to apologize to my mom, my dad that's passed, and my kids, my friends, immediate family members.
The moment I saw Peter on here in a suit, he looked like he just had a real good facial. And I said, Peter going to prison. I said, Peter looked like he going to prison. Is he going to announce some prison time?
And anybody out there that check for me. I did some wrong that I have to make right. I have to stand up. I have to be accountable. I have to be responsible, and I have to pay my debt. For 2.5 years ago, the IRS started a case that went back 10 years.
Now, again, he said 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the investigation started, but they looked back over 10 years. Okay? So don't think he's saying that for 2 years some stuff happened. No, he's saying they went back at about 10 years for what was going on.
And show that from one struggling business to the next, that I'd failed to pay my withholding taxes on time. And at some point when the business wasn't doing well, failed to pay at all.
So, Peter was stealing. Okay? Peter was stealing because he was stealing. Okay? Ain't no ifs, ands, could be, should be, would be, I don't know bees. Peter was stealing from the I, the R, and the S. Okay? Let me explain a few things. When he said he was not paying his withholding tax, that means he had restaurants, clubs, and stuff he owned. He had staff. The staff where he was supposed to be withholding taxes from their checks to send to the I, the R, the S, Peter kept that money. He did not pay the withholding tax, meaning the withholding money, he kept it. He kept it. Because this is not for his personal taxes. This is for the businesses he owns. If you are a self-employed person, for YouTube, we are self-employed. YouTube, Google, they do not take taxes from our checks. So at the end of the year, we always owe a whole bunch of money in taxes. You hear me? Because they're not withholding any taxes. So we have to pay that. If you are a business and you have employees, you withhold money from their checks, the taxes that's supposed to be paid to the IRS. Peter was keeping that money, either keeping it all or waiting to pay eventually, and he ended up owing more and more in taxes. Now, it is easy for people to owe taxes, child, because trust me, I know, but you have to pay the stuff off. Even if you want to pay, just make a payment plan, but you can't just not pay nothing. And when he said how because of failing businesses, old this and that, child, Peter was stealing.
And it's something that I thought I could work out, catch up with, make hold. But the hole got deeper for me. So I deeply regret, and I'm saying this with all sincerity, I deeply regret not to make the IRS withholding tax a priority in my life.
Y'all look where her husband
This ain't stealing. This ain't stealing.
Is stealing.
With no excuses, because there is none. It's the law. I'm finding out a lot about that law lately.
And that means Peter was running a business, and he either did not know what he was doing, or he felt like he would not get caught. Because that also could be the reason as to why every place he opened failed, because he did not know what you can have the money to buy a building or to rent a building. You can have the money to hire staff. If you can't keep the staff employed, if you don't know how to run said business, child, you gonna fail. And the fact that we kept hearing employees complain that he wasn't paying them, child, Peter was foolishness. Then he came on here to apologize to people in his lawyer suits. Okay, he wants some sympathy. I'm like, no, because you know someone. Now, child, who? Cynthia. Child, was he giving Cynthia the people's money?
And what I need to say to all business owner out there, if you're starting out a business, make sure that you're funded enough to cover your payroll after you pay your rent and you pay your utilities and you pay your vendors. Make sure that you could cover those withholding taxes, and make sure on the 20th of every month you pay those revenue taxes, because when those things add up, Uncle Sam is your partner, and they're not getting their piece, and keep on adding it up, it's going to come and it's going to bite you like it's biting me now.
Meaning, I wasn't making enough money to pay everything. So whatever extra money was left over, I just kept it. And
okay, so I deeply regret, not paying my withholding taxes in a timely manner or in any manner that would put me in the place where I am now. And but I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to pay my debt. Okay.
Peter been on. Look, Peter don't. Oh, look, I say people in life, regular working people have debt. Whether you have debt because you have a mortgage, a car note, credit card bills, school loans, your kids' loans, whatever. Regular people have debt, and we work to pay off debt, and that's regular. To me, Peter created debt out of greed, because when he said after multiple failing businesses, not having enough to pay this and that, and then Peter still kept going around here opening new things, spending money he did not have. And to me, it may have been to keep up this appearance of him being this restaurant too. I say, child, he's a restaurant robber. We got Bishop robbery. This is restaurant robber. Okay, he's right here robbing the goddamn restaurants.
That's the agreement, and that's the way it is. Okay. Thank you for the time. I'll be talking about this some more, probably. Okay, but I'm quite sure when it comes out, because y'all like to put me in the shade room and all those other places, I'm quite sure it's going to be all over the place, because I am Peter Anthony Thomas.
Wait a minute. Peter's initial is Pat. Peter Anthony Thomas, P-A-T. They can't call that man Patricia. Look, per the WSB TV 2 in Atlanta, okay, they say per court documents that man owe everybody. I'm sorry. It says per court document, Thomas, he collected more than $640,000 in trust fund taxes from the wages of their employees between 2017 and 2022, but never turned over. Child, that man had, again, $640,000 in trust fund taxes from the wages of the employees of the businesses he had in Charlotte, Miami, and Baltimore between 2017 and 2022, but never turned any of the $640K over to IRS. Okay, he did the same thing for bars he owned in Miami Beach and Baltimore, collecting $1.1 million between 2021 and 2023. Again, let me repeat myself. Okay, Peter, Patricia non-eater, okay, took a plea deal because the IRS said, sir, you didn't pay no taxes on nightclubs in Charlotte, Miami, and Baltimore from 2017. 2022 was $640K, and separately between 2021 and 2023 in Miami and Baltimore collected $1.1 million. He used the money for withdrawals, traveling, real estate purchases, and child. He is restaurant robber. his bishop robbery. This child not traveling in real estate and retail purchases. So when he came around here on his little on the IG, said, "I'm sorry, so sorry," it's because he got caught. His lawyer said it was an unfortunate ain't no misunderstanding with almost $2 million in funds from the employees. That ain't how this go. That ain't how it work. He faces up to 5 years in prison, a $250,000 fine, and up to 3 years of supervised release over the issue. That's the plea deal. Child, a whole scheme. Child, it was stealing.
This ain't stealing. This ain't stealing.
Peter whole life.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
He wasn't paying no receipt.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts? No.
Borrow, child, what?
Nigga.
Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is insane. I don't even know how he got away with it so long. That ain't a mistake. From 2017 to 2023, you have to pay taxes. Again, even if you owe taxes and you are set up on a payment plan, you know you owe them people some money and you have to pay them the money. You may not have the whole $640,000, okay? You kept, but you pay them some. Child, Peter going to prison, okay? Peter the prisoner is who he is. That's what's going. Child, ooh, and they filming the Housewives of Atlanta right now. They gonna have to ask Cynthia what happened, what went on, what did you know? Did you pay tax, girl? Did Cynthia pay taxes? That pulls Cynthia into the bullshit because they were married. Were they married at the time? Let me see. Peter and Cynthia. This new keyboard. I got a new keyboard, y'all. And it's bigger. And it's so funny that my hands are off. And I'll be trying to Peter and Cynthia Bailey. When were they married? I'm trying to see. Peter and Cynthia. No, I said, girl, they put up Cynthia and the other man. Let me see. I'm trying to find them two. Why is your child? Is it blocked? Maybe Cynthia said leave me be. Okay, so she may be lucky because their divorce was finalized in 2017. So after Peter and Cynthia divorce, their divorce became final in 2017. That's when the IRS said, we got you. So she may have just dodged a bullet because what they looked into were after, and they broke up probably a year prior. So hopefully that means Cynthia will not be in on it at all. But maybe they'll have Cynthia do a scene with Peter, okay, and have them sit down and talk, because only God knows. Only God will know. Let's hear to Kenya. Well, no, I want to real fast. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's get to Kenya. So, child, they all said it now. Kenya will not be returning to the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Now, when I first got on my live, somebody came up here and was like, your thumbnail, your title was misleading. Kenya not fired. She can always come back. And I said, shut up. My thumbnail saying Kenya fired from Housewives. It's true. You wanna know why? Because if you work on the Housewives of Atlanta, okay, if you no longer work there, that means currently you fired. So we not Kenya was fired. The same way Peter was stealing, Kenya was fired. Because if they wanted her there, they would have brought her back. This is a do or die season for the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, they need this season to work one way or the other. And even though Kenya's point is, I did not do quote unquote revenge P. Okay, what she did still caused them to suspend her, and right now she's fired. Even if they hire her back later to come on season 17 or 8 or whatever else, right now Kenya is fired. If somebody can't come back to work, they're fired. Now, this is all according to TMZ, but it's all over all the blogs, okay? And it said, now we're told Kenya has not been fired from Housewives, but we've been told by both sides, we've been told both sides have agreed she's just gonna take a break from the show for now. She's fired. She's fired. It's just we too old to play dictionary. If you think about it, they've never said anyone on the Housewives shows has been fired. Everyone is put on a hiatus, a timeout, and you either choose to leave, or they say you can go and say what you want to say. Okay, Nene wasn't fired at first. She chose to not become a friend of less episodes person, and then she went off on everybody. Then she was fired. Okay, Candy chose to leave because I think she felt like I don't need it no more. I have other things to do, and they allowed her to leave because they would work with her in other places. Phaedra was fired after season 9 and had to sit down for a long time. Okay, they have fired Sheree many times. So I know some folk want to make it seem as if, well, no, she wasn't fired. Right now, Kenya's fired. She is no longer employed on the Housewives of Atlanta. You know, it's a source to say Bravo is keeping the door open for return of future returns. However, we're also told Kenya's considering legal options at this point because she's not happy with how this whole mess unfolded. I think Kenya's pissed that a newbie seemingly got her let go from this season. I think Kenya felt like I've done so much for this franchise over the years. I've been here for so long. I am Kenya the more. How dare you? And I said, Kenya, I agree, you are Kenya the more. However, you also have to know they don't play fair sometimes with us. Also, they're already included in too many lawsuits, rumored lawsuits, so they don't want a sexual harassment, revenge porn lawsuit from a castmate that they then aired on their network, that you gave them no choice. And I'm pretty sure because of the girl saying, look what y'all let her do. Look what y'all filmed. Not only that, the news leaked all over social media. Now, I also feel like if Kenya does sue, she'll get some money. I don't think Bravo wanted to let her go. think they did not have a choice but to let her go. Because this season was supposed to be about Kenya and Portia. Child, we don't know the newbies. Most folk don't like Drew. Portia can't even film her own house or car, or we don't even know if she's going to discuss Simon. They needed Kenya. They did. Because Kenya's also the villain. She just took her villain era a bit too far. A little bit too far. And unfortunately, she was fired. Now, look, being fired at the same time that your divorce was final, we know that Mark pays, $2,000 a month for child support. Child, that ain't nothing. I said before, I don't know what else Kenya does for money. She may be EP and things. I don't know what she does behind the scenes on other products. So I'm like, hopefully the same way, Candy has found more acting gigs, the way Cynthia's found more acting gigs, hopefully she can do that. Hopefully not filming this show. Get in your acting, EPing, directing bag. Okay, we know she had that movie on Lifetime. But we not gonna act like we don't understand why what happened. She went just one step too far. And they said we can't allow it. Now she did tweet, Team Twirl forever. You are the best fans anyone could ever ask for, and I love you all so much, always and forever, heart. And that she tweeted that right after it came out of them saying that she was being fired. So all Team Kenya who feel like she wasn't fired, she was. Y'all may not like the word, but that's what it was. And we can't even blame other people because it was Kenya's voice we heard saying, you're a prop, what do you call her? A girl hooker, basically. But the way things used to be done on Housewives, they don't do it like that no more. They just don't. They don't. And is it unfortunate? Sure. Is it crazy? Of course. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. Now, could they bring her back next season? They could, but that really depends on if this season even strikes a match with viewers. Because a lot of folk are like tuning out of this shit. So some folk may not really even care about her coming back next season. Now I do wonder if she will not be paid her contract, or if they say, okay, sit down some damn where we're gonna still pay you, but you won't be on the show and get on our films. That part I do wonder about or whatever. So, it will always be developing. I'm pretty sure if Bravo announces officially that she's gone, I'm sure she will go do an interview with Carlos King or whatever, and then Sarah Peace. The sad part would be her salon will never make it on the show. Now, maybe they'll show what happened and block out the images or whatever, and they'll show what happened to get viewership or whatever, because the aftermath of Kenya being let go will have to be discussed on the show. It will be. They would be stupid not to. I'm pretty sure they probably would. Now, will she do interviews? I don't know, because y'all know the interviews that they do, the confessionals are not done usually until later on. So I don't know if they'll even have her come on to do a confession to discuss what happened or not. So, child, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. But Kenya, child, look, Kenya was fired and Peter was stealing. Okay, now, do y'all care about Miss Netta? I feel we never really discuss Netta at all, but because I saw her on social media and she was on TikTok, And I know that recently she had been a child acting a plum B fool on social media. Going off on Charles, going off on different bloggers, going off on fans and block the bloop or whatever. I know she was talking cash shit about Craig, who is T.S. Madison's co-host on her YouTube stuff. And the only reason I was like, what? I never knew. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I am not a Miss Charles and Netta person. I can honestly say that I don't really even understand how they got famous at all. But I did see her kind of snapping at Charles. I seen them in the hot tub fussing at one point in time. I know she was fussing at the other person on TikTok or whatever. But I'm gonna get about a couple minutes of this. We're gonna leave the beat. I'm not gonna have the full thing. I'm gonna get into the one part that had me cackling. Okay. Oh wait.
Meta. This is June.
Y'all know I had to speed it up, child.
June the 23rd, Sunday. Y'all know what year it is. It's 24. But anyway, Miss Netta have a public announcement that she would like to make, and I'm going to make this announcement. And it is what it is. Okay.
So why is she in the parking lot in the car? Is she out? Did he put her out?
Miss Netta has decided to give me a social media break.
Why is she in third person? Ain't she Netta?
Now, when I say a social media break, I mean the live, the comments, the drama, the BS. I'm not talking about stopping my money because my money got to keep going because I got to keep paying them bills. But anyway, I'm on here today. I want to give some apologies to a few people that I feel that deserve apology from Miss Netta. And I'm going to start off apologizing to this man up above right here, our Christ Jesus Savior.
Jesus
Christ, okay? June, well, the end of May has been a very rocky month for me. I've been going through a lot of stuff, y'all. Nobody knows nothing about it. I've been going a lot of stuff mentally and physically, and then also dealing with this Facebook stuff. Some of you guys understand and some of you guys don't.
I don't follow. I don't.
But I have. And by that being said, I want to, I did give thanks to God, and I did want to apologize to God. But the second person that I want to apologize to is my husband, okay?
Okay, now that's Charles, right?
Rolandis. I'm not going to put no Charles.
Who the fuck is Rolandis?
Out there because everybody know that's not his real name. And in order for me to have the right apology, I got to apologize to the right person. So
you mean to tell me all the time she was in Charles, your lunch is ready. That man's name ain't so that man name ain't Charles.
Apologizing to my husband, Rolandis Alexander, okay?
Rolandis, who the fuck is Charles? Who is Charles? How did you get Charles from Rolandis? Why not call that man Rolandis? Your lunch is ready. I am confused.
Things have been rocky and for me for a minute, and he is my supporter, and that is my husband, and he been there for me. He stuck through there for me through thick and thin, and y'all.
Now, I did not know that because Miss Netta had weight loss surgery. So Charles Rolandis, was with Miss Netta before. You know what I'm saying? So they had been together for a little bit of a minute.
I don't know some of the things that he have been going through, and y'all don't know some of the things that I have been going through as well either. But I just want to give him the shout out and tell him thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being on my side, and I'm sorry for everything I have done and I have said to you over this month of whatever been going on. I really truly apologize. Okay.
Because Charles was getting it. He was getting it. Now Miss Netta had been going off and stuff on that man on camera, fussing, cussing, and all that shit.
My husband, I promise, I love him. He loves me, and if he didn't love me, he wouldn't be still with me because he would have left me. He would have already left. But anyway, he's still here, and that would count. That let me know that he there for me. But anyway, okay, the second person that I want to apologize to is that, first of all, I do not know her name. It all occurred in the hot tub. That's all I can say. The young lady that he was on the live or whatever went, she said some things to me at the heated moment. I had a very heated moment on my live.
Why they both on live at the same time? If he on live, then why is she on live?
Up off of my live and went over to them when they said something to me about it. But anyway, I don't know her name, but I did call her out her name. I was very disrespectful to her, and I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, you know, we did have a conversation yesterday, and that got it kind of a little heated too yesterday, but from the bottom of my
why you fussing with people?
Heart, from Miss Netta, forget it, from Joe, okay?
Joe? Who the fuck is Joe? That's not their real name?
Not a Miss Netta, from Joe Robinson Alexander. I don't know.
Child. So we got Rolandis and Joe. I feel like either you Miss Netta or you Joe. You can't be both. Can I call you Joe? I'm a damn sure called Charles Rolandis. Child.
Who your name is, but everybody know who she is, and she know who she is as well too.
I said Joe.
You know, we did have a conversation yesterday, and that got it kind of a little heated too yesterday, but from the bottom of my heart, from Miss Netta, forget it, from Joe, okay? Not a Miss Netta, from Joe Robinson Alexander. I don't
Joe Robinson Alexander. Joe Robinson Alex. So y'all both going with fake names. Look.
Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat faison liar.
Cause y'all names ain't y'all names. Okay, y'all up in like child. Why y'all names ain't the same? I am confused.
know who your name is, but everybody know who she is, and she know who she is as well too. I'm deeply apologetic to you. I'm sorry for calling out your name. I'm sorry for being disrespectful to you. I don't know you. You obviously you know of me, and you might was giving me some type of advice or whatever, but just like I said, the moment was heated at that time, so it just got out of hand. But I really want to apologize to you. To who? I don't know. I'm sorry. But to you, that's all I can say. To the lady that I cussed out when I was in the hot tub. That was
so Joe Netta, as y'all said, Maddie called her Joe Netta. So Joe Netta out here cussing folk out on the live for no reason. I seen her cuss out the one TikTok person, but you cuss out strangers too?
On my husband live. I want to apologize to you, okay, for that part. Okay, so I'm sorry, okay? Joe is sorry. Okay, now a lot of other social media stuff have been going on too. I have came on here. I have went off on my fans. Well, my fans, a lot of people said I went off on my fans, but my fans know I did not do that. I only did the haters, which I'm gonna stop doing that as well too. That's a part of this mental rehab that I'm finna go into, because
mental rehab, okay.
It's not a good thing emotionally. So that's why I'm putting myself through that. But everybody know what I've been going through on Facebook and all that stuff for months and months and months and months. Those real people know. The people that don't care nothing about me, they're not gonna probably look at this video anyway, which is fine. Well, they probably will, because they're gonna think it's some drama. But anyway,
I found it, and when I was like, I'm like, who the fuck is Rolandis? I didn't get that Charles' real name was Rolandis, and her real name is Joe. Why did I go by Joe Rolandis?
It's two more other people that I really want to apologize to. And I don't know how social media is going to take this. I don't know how they're going to take it. I don't know if they're going to stop it or they're going to continue it on. But I just feel like by me saying this and doing this out of the kindness of my heart and meaning it will bring a light to me, okay? And the first person I want to start off by saying is that, well, I said three people, okay? I'm three. It's three people. The first thing I want to say is that I just want to let y'all know that when things are being told to you that's false information, sometimes we should not repeat it, okay? And there was a lot of things that was said about me and Charles that shouldn't have been repeated because it was not true. But they took it there and they ran with it, and it just went all over. Then people...
But y'all name ain't real. I feel like, why we not addressing your name not real? I am confused. Let Now I know for a fact that she was, y'all know, because let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real fast. Okay, let me share real fast because I don't need, because she was talking. Y'all know Maddie. Y'all know T.S. Madison. And Miss Netta has said that Maddie's friend Craig was around here in Walmart clothes. And Craig had seen what she had said, and Craig had went off. Now I'm gonna play a quick little snippet. A little snippet. Okay. Because I'm tired and we got about 5 more minutes. So that's Craig right there. Okay. So I want y'all to hear a few things that Craig said about Miss Netta, aka Joe, aka Charles's Rolandis's wife.
Oh, he just wants to be famous. I've never aspired to be famous. I've never aspired to be famous. I've only wanted to get to the money, and baby, I've gotten to the money. Put that tweet back up, please. I don't know who this is, but little boy, you better go find somebody else to play with. He said we only watch TS for her and not saying this, bitch. When we form like Voltron and sit right here, it's 16,000 people because they want to see both of us. So you, daughter, may not want to see me. Well, bitch, you can tune out. And for the other queens that are talking about, oh, he just wants to be famous. I've known Madison almost a decade. Lying to yourself. Let's be real. You've watched every episode, bitch, because they've all been viral. The second one is called One Thing for Certain, Two Things.
I'm trying to get the part we were talking about Joe and Netta.
Things for sure. The third one is So Much to Say, a book of quotes. And the fourth one, bitch, is called Book of Jewels. You can purchase all of those books.
No.
Put you on the roster. Wait a minute. I didn't.
Okay, here we go. I got to it.
Mo, let me send them pictures of Netta. What? Where you going, Manny? Where you going? let me see them pictures of Netta. Can't no bitch who was built up and shaped up like this hurt my feelings. And it ain't no way in the world that some of you motherfuckers are that sick in the mind that you think I'm hating. Bitch, she's a part of social commentary. What's the next one? Now, this is her over at, look like what's a swap meet, bitch, buying them fucking knockoff bags. And no, and girl, you didn't have to block me on your social media, girl, because I don't follow none of your shit. The only reason I see it is because the viewers send it to us. And in fact, the first time that we talked about you, which is, I believe, when I said that lawn care service, bitch, I didn't even put you on the roster. Wait a minute. I did not put that bitch on here the first time. Now, look, subsequent weeks I have, but the first time we talked about that bitch, I did not put her on here. Wait a minute. I'm listening.
Nah, child, look. I'm just watching.
I didn't have nothing to do with that then. well, how does she end up over here on my desk on the sheet of paper? I didn't have anything to do with that then. How does she end up over here? Well, I think it's because Netta came on our Fox Soul show. Hold on.
Child, Maddie walked away to not be in the bullshit, but talking backstage.
Yeah, they're gone. Come on.
Did you say all those disparaging pictures of me?
Oh, when she was on Fox Soul, when she said she didn't really relate to the LGBTQ community, she just does her thing and she just gets dressed. She just wears, and that's just a stage thing that she does. And for you fake ass woke faggies, and again, it's just a handful. It's just a handful that were trying to tag me over there on Twitter. While you trying to come to Miss Netta's defense, she wasn't even claiming the community, bitch. And secondly, until you all learn to start to claim trans women and trans people and effeminate gay men as famous as you. See, here you go with this. No, I want to know if she as famous as you, bitch. Oh, because girl, they thought she was real fish, and they called you Miss Tim.
Oh, no, they call me Tim, not me.
Well, girl, if she as famous as you, let's start there.
Man.
Oh God.
See, here you go being messy, Craig. But you want me to answer the question?
I do. Is she as famous as you?
I don't know. The people have to know that. Ask the people. The people have to know that. I mean, I did just have a television special done on the network about me.
Well, girl, you said they about to put her on Love and Hip Hop, so
We just saw
Love
that
and
she said she's
Hip-Hop.
not going on there. She said it's more like Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, I
Don't say that.
still filming House Husbands. What's she doing on the Housewives?
just filmed Married to Medicine.
I'm back there. What's
Hold
she's
on.
gonna be on?
Hold on.
Child, Craig was going off. Craig was mad. Craig was upset because she said that man be around here in Walmart clothes. And I was like, no, ma'am.
Because they always mistake Madison as a man, and they thought that Miss Netta was a woman. And I've only asked that question. I've only really asked that question. And then as I was reading the comments, because I do read the comments, and the comments had stated, well, TS is jaded because she is more masculine presenting than Miss Netta.
Who more masculine, Miss Netta or Maddie? I don't think Maddie.
So you jaded because of that, and why am I a hater?
Well, we're talking about me here now. And so that's what they were saying in the comments is down there. I was reading them and I was like, oh, okay. I just was in the confusion state because, you know, I don't need anybody out there to tell. That's why I don't walk balls, and I don't need nobody.
Why don't you walk balls?
I don't walk balls. The library that because in that space they was like, well, TS is more masculine.
I'm not.
I don't want to talk about Miss Netta.
I'm not talking about her anymore unless we're live at City Winery.
I don't want to talk about.
I'm just playing. I don't want
to talk about Miss Netta there either.
I'm just playing.
Is it out of your system?
It is out of my system.
Because the next time you address Netta,
I'm not addressing her anymore. Even if that bitch comes back tomorrow with more video, I'm done. My mother called me right before the show started. Well, I said, Mom, don't call me right now with this. I'm in a space. It was Funky Dineva said, bitch, when they go low, we go to hell. Bitch, I'm Lucifer. Bitch, I'm the fallen angel.
Well, you know, when they fuck with me, I go a little bit lower than Lucifer.
What, 80s?
Past that. Event Horizon. Space, bitch.
Oh. All right, but I'm done.
You finished?
I'm done.
Oh, good gosh.
Have you released Netta?
I have. It's been so good to see. It's so good to see you all. We haven't been here in weeks. That was my favorite show by far. I don't know if it's because we had that bang. I'm just saying. If I can agree to that,
I don't give a fuck about that.
Girl, I want you to get to this space with Tasha K. I don't want to ever hear about her no more.
I don't give a fuck about that. See,
I'm just saying. If I can agree to not talk about Netta,
here's the thing.
you can agree to not talk about Tasha K.
I don't talk about that regular ass.
I'm talking about even bringing her back up.
I don't talk about that regular ass home. I don't have any thoughts on that regular ass home.
I know you don't.
Until a moment
I'm like, how we get from Netta to Tasha K?
when y'all will say some shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't have no thoughts about Netta until they be messing.
I don't have no thoughts on that raggedy bitch. But see, the difference between me and that regular ass motherfucker, oh, that hoe sat in my house and ate food.
That's true.
That hoe was in my face.
That's true.
Bitch, we
That's true.
helped that bitch be on tour like she's on right now.
That's true.
We did that.
That is true. That's
help
true.
that bitch to get money, and then that bitch do exactly what that raggedy motherfucking foot dragging black syphilis nigga.
Come back, Carol. Come back, Carol Ann. Come back to the light.
She does exactly.
Come back.
So when you on your live and folk bring up stuff or people you don't like and you just go off, child, that is why I be sitting around here minding my business. Because I be like,
why am I in it? And you could have did it. See, I get wrong in stuff.
I be like, how am I in it? Why am I in it? Leave me be, bitch. I'm out of it. Okay, take me out the group chat. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. Okay, that is it. That is all. Okay. I told y'all child, I made up a show today. Okay, it wasn't nothing besides Kenya being fired and Peter out here stealing. Okay, about to go to prison. So we shall see. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed my impromptu made up show today. I plan to be back on live tomorrow at 9 p.m. as usual. Okay. If something happens, okay, I hope y'all have already liked the video. Okay, because that's what y'all should be doing. Okay, like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. comment in the comment section on the replay and all of that stuff. Okay. I am about to go to bed. Okay. But y'all know before I go to bed, like the video. Okay. Go ahead and like it. Why? Because I asked y'all to. Okay. Until tomorrow, I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.